Hi, everybody. Aaron Portzon here, back in Nationwide Arena. Allison Lukian is there. Blue Jackets. Allison, the Blue Jackets win tonight. That's not the big news tonight. They score 5 goals. That's kind of the big news. They, for the first time all year, have a lead of 3 goals. In 20 games, they've not had a lead by 3 goals.
Madness.
For the first time ever, they win this season, obviously. They win a game by more than a goal. Breathing room in the final 5 minutes. What did it feel like?
I think it felt new. I mean, Pierre-Luc
Yes.
Dubois said he couldn't remember the last time
Right.
that all of those things
Because it was last
had
year.
happened.
Yeah.
Well, there is that.
Right.
Some puck luck
Yes.
as
yes.
well, which
And
has been rare.
Yeah, for sure. And no bigger example of puck luck maybe all year, maybe ever, that I've seen.
It's true.
6:54 of the third period. It's 2-2. Emil Bemstrom is wide open. He has his own area code essentially, and Sonny Milano finds him. Sonny Milano can find you, and he quick goes to the backhand, shoots over the net. The puck hits the dasher board behind Carey Price, goes up and over, and as Carey Price is turning around to say, "Hey, where is that puck?" It hits his blocker and goes into the net.
Yeah.
3-2 Blue Jackets. I've never seen that goal before. John Tortorella's been around since just after the most recent Ice Age. He hasn't seen it either. I mean, he's seen all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
Crazy.
And Bemstrom, we asked Bemstrom, he said he saw it go up.
Yeah.
And then he saw the net kind of pop. So he thought
Right.
it might be in there, but he was
Right.
worried it might not even be a goal.
Yeah, right. And what did he say? Because I got in on him late.
Yeah.
He was saying, I was asking, what did you, why did you think it wouldn't be a goal? Did you think someone high-sticked it? Earlier he indicated.
Yeah, he didn't really explain.
Yeah.
I think maybe he thought because of all the bouncing and
Something
the
may have hit
goaltender
the
involvement.
net, the netting, whatever.
No idea.
Anyways, Blue Jackets a 3-2 lead, and from there they just go. Power play goal, Boone Jenner. Beautiful deflection,
Beautiful.
redirection off of a Bjorkstrand shot, and then Pierre-Luc Dubois with the second goal of the night. These lines that John Tortorella put together as a Seinfeld gag, well, that's not why he did it,
Right.
but it turns out that way. He would never play Dubois with
Right.
Milano and Bemstrom because, and he explained it in the postgame here, of course, he can't play Dubois against top lines
Right.
because those guys are not ready to play against the best of the best of the best. I think he looks at the Canadiens team and says, I think I can get away with that against this team, and he did.
Yeah.
Why is that line working?
Well, I mean, I think that, and what Tort said to us after the game is you've got a guy like Milano who's not afraid to create. And we've talked
Yeah.
about this team gripping their sticks.
Right.
Milano's just going to play.
Yeah.
For better or worse, he's going to play.
He's gonna Sonny.
And that offensive instinct, I mean, we saw it in action,
Right.
particularly on the goal we saw. We saw Dubois do what he does
Yes.
best. He gets the entry with his physical play
Right.
and his power and his speed. Then the puck goes to Sonny, who says, "Oh, I'm going to zip that
Yeah.
puck right over to the Bemstrom, who I see over there."
Yeah.
So you've got a lot of offensive instinct. You've got a lot of offensive creativity. You have speed,
Yeah.
and it's just kind of gelling. And quite frankly, you put Dubois in a non-top line matchup situation.
Yeah,
I mean,
he should thrive.
he should thrive.
He should thrive. If the other players on the roster can handle
That's right.
the other stuff. Let's just be honest. The Blue Jackets, I think they've probably 20 games. They've probably played better than this 10 times
I would agree.
this year, which is crazy.
Yep.
The second period, John Tortorella called ridiculous.
He called it a 40-minute hockey game.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's the period he was leaving out.
Yes.
I thought they were okay towards the end of the second period,
Mm-hmm.
but the first 10 minutes was just, what in the world is going on here?
Yeah.
But they get away with it. And
Yep.
in this game, I've said it before, the worst team in the league wins 20 games.
Mm-hmm.
The best team in the league loses 20 games. It's probably 20-20, and you sort the other 42 out. That's what the good teams do.
Right.
This felt like one of those 20s that you're going to win.
Yep.
And they have to play better than this. But again, to breathe, I
Yep.
think was probably therapeutic for this group.
2 wins in a row. Momentum.
2 wins in a
Get
row.
some
They haven't done
momentum.
that for almost a
At
month.
home.
Yeah, right. Let's talk about Eric Robinson too, because there's a tough decision coming here. About 90 seconds into the game, 124, into the game, he blasts one from lower in the right circle. He didn't dust it off.
Yeah.
He got the puck. It was a pretty crisp pass, and he just ripped it.
Yep.
And it's 1-0 Blue Jackets. He has scored 2 NHL goals, both of them against Montreal, both against Carey Price. He only scores against Carey Price. I don't know how you take this guy out of the lineup, but I get the sense that John Tortorella isn't planning on it. Is that the sense you got?
I mean, that's the sense I got. And I've said about rookies before, it's maybe because they don't know any better.
Yeah.
But we also have to remember that these are the guys, to your point exactly, who have to play to demand that they stay.
Yes.
Not just in the lineup, but
Yeah.
with the big
Right,
club.
right.
So these guys aren't thinking about all the stuff maybe that the veterans might be
Right.
thinking about. They've got a little bit different motivation, and
Yeah.
I don't know how you can take him out right now.
Right.
I don't know who.
Yeah.
I mean, as Torts was talking, I was running through the list. I don't know.
Well, I'm not suggesting anything here, but Nyquist played 11-11. I knew his
did.
minutes were down, so I don't know where that goes with him. That would seem an odd scratch to go. Here's another thing I've been thinking about. You were looking at Texier, Bemstrom, Robinson, Merzlikins, Gavrikov, and I think we're grading them on a curve, and we should. They're rookies. But on the other hand, those are the guys that the management here pointed to
Yep.
as justification for trading first-round draft picks, prospects, all that, when they made all those moves last season. So these guys, if you're going according to plan, these guys need to be able to produce.
That's right.
Right now for this team to be successful. Robinson looks like he's figured a few things out to me. So interesting to see where that goes. Foligno back after the suspension.
That's right.
Something's got to give. Blue Jackets fans, look up and down those forward lines and tell me which forward you would take out. Yeah, it's interesting.
It's a tough-
Is it Milano?
But when you say Nyquist, and we see on the score sheet that usage, but he
That would
also
be surprising
It
if
would
he
be,
did.
and he also has. I mean, he helps create that Dubois goal. Now that's
5-2
an insurance
goal. Yeah,
goal,
yeah.
but it's a big goal for
Yep.
this club.
Beautiful goal.
He comes in, he gets the puck from Bjorkstrand, I believe, comes across the slot,
Yes.
draws not just the Habs but also Carey Price
Yes. Patience.
to the left,
Yes.
and that's how Dubois gets not just space on the ice but a
Yeah.
wide open net. to
Pretty
shoot
easy
into.
goal for Dubois.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm not. That would be a reach to me if Nyquist comes out. But
I
you just
agree.
look at those minutes, and that is jarring. And it's part of the up and down of those lines, of course, that he's scrambled those things about. So interesting to see where that goes.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it. Blue Jackets 5-2 tonight.
Impressive night for
Kind of
the
a
team.
celebratory night
Yeah.
for the Blue Jackets. An easy. I don't want to say easy win, but a win going away, which they've not had yet this year.
And over an opponent that does have some injuries that they're dealing with, but
For sure.
but who's having a good
sure.
season. I think
Yep,
that
they're a good team.
now what's incumbent upon these Jackets is to take these lessons
Yes.
into this next every other night.
Yes, because they have a
Series.
team on Thursday, Detroit, that they should be able to exert their will against.
That's
This
right.
is a team that has struggled quite a bit this year. So,
That's right.
Blue Jackets 5-2. Thanks for watching, reading, listening, all that good stuff, and we will talk to you on Thursday.